Hi, I'm Chema Cabrero, and I'm in charge of the Military Vehicle Modelling Department at Acrylicos Vallejo. We are starting a series of videos showing the complete painting process and weathering effects on the new Vallejo scenic references. These references are ideal for recreating small scenes with figures or small-sized vehicles in a 1:35 scale. Today, we present you with a section of the mythical King Tiger tank of the Second World War. This reference is moulded in an exclusive resin, very light and featuring a great level of detail, representing elements of the hull and the texture of the Zimmerit, showing impact damage in some areas. The turret allows the tank commander to be placed in the hatchway. The fit is so precise that it only takes a minute to get the part ready for painting. Parts and accessories, such as hatches, track links, etc., are moulded separately. The reference, German Dark Yellow 73604, from the Primers range is perfect as a base colour, given the vehicle's paint scheme. Vallejo primers offer a great result on all types of materials, such as plastic, metals, wood and resin, showing great adhesion and resistance. We will now use 3 model air references to represent highlights and shadows. It's important to work with the same colour scale that we use for the base. We'll start with the concept of zenithal light, projecting the lighter tones on the upper parts of the model and keeping the darker tones for the lower areas. Transitions should be smooth and help us to reinforce the effect of light and shadow. small details, edges and raised areas will be painted with the lighter tone. All these contrasts will be softened and fully integrated in the following steps. We will now use the same light shadow concept with the green camouflage tone. We should work patiently, using a 0.2 needle and a pressure of 1 to 1.5 kilograms. We will now apply the reddish brown. It is advisable to consult profiles and historical photographic references for the pattern. The chipping on the zimmerit will be painted with a brush, using a grey tone. Then, we move on to painting small elements and details with a brush using Model Air. The model is now complete with all the base colours. We'll begin to apply filters and washes to our model, using several references from the Model Wash line. Vallejo airbrush thinner will be used as a medium to create colour blends, weather effects and remove paint rings. Using a brush dipped in Vallejo airbrush thinner, we create dirt streaks on the horizontal surfaces. We will also create some shadows and deep effects with a very dark colour. Pre-moistening the surface of the model with thinner increases the capillarity of the washes, which are then perfectly distributed around the elements and details. The advantage of using Vallejo airbrush thinner is that it allows us to retouch and correct previous effects, even after they have dried, and we decide to work on them again. Little by little, without overdoing it, the model gains in contrast, depth and grime effects. Using dark tones like Model Wash's olive green, we add depth to the green areas of the camouflage. We'll add a patina of rust to the spare track links, using the reference model Wash Light Rust. Once this step is finished, we can evaluate the final aspect of the model. Remember that Model Wash dries quickly. We'll again use references from the Model Air range to reproduce some damage to the paint. A sponge will allow us to reproduce small chips on edges and areas that may show greater operational wear. Vallejo reference dark brown RLM 6171.042 is perfect to represent bare metal tones. We should not overdo this effect, or the final look will be unrealistic. Next, we'll use pigments, both for dry dust and mud effects and for the polished metal look. Reference dark steel 73.123 is perfect for this and gives a very realistic finish. We'll rub it in the appropriate areas using a fingertip. The final result and the metallic look are amazing. We'll apply dry pigment to the horizontal surfaces to recreate accumulated dust. If we want to reproduce the accumulated dried mud and add a certain volume to it, we can use a dense mixture of Vallejo airbrush thinner and pigments. We'll apply this mixture in an irregular way on the track links. Let's have a look at the finished model.